Okay, here we go. First and main story, panic over missing TB patients. More than 130,000 default on treatment, risking own lives and infecting people around them. That is a very scary story. It really is. So just a little bit more detail. We say 130,000 patients unaccounted for in South Africa, risking their own lives, infecting multiple around them. This is according to the South African National TB Association, which started the grueling mission of tracing down thousands of missing TB patients 3 months ago. It's extremely serious, the infectious disease that affects someone's lungs and other body parts, and it continues to be the leading killer in South Africa with over 400,000 reported cases. And the problem is there are so many patients that are missing currently, and that's not good news at all.
Very worrying.
And another story, ANC Women's League, Sisterhood and community members marched to the Davidson police station to demand a speedy resolution of pending cases of gender-based violence against women, something we've spoken about ad nauseum, the fact that it takes too long, and Queen Bee back as viewers' choice host. So that's the front page of your Sowetan.
All right, moving to The Citizen, their lead story this morning, no sweet solution for obesity. Now, this is a story about how South Africa's child obesity rate now beats that of the United States. And it says the sugar tax that was introduced recently by government doesn't seem to be working to address South Africa's obesity problem, and our kids are growing fatter than their American counterparts, according to the study, and goes on to say that it does not seem as though the sugar tax has led to any reduction in intake. So that's quite a serious story there. And also midfield poser for Pirates coach, that's a sports story. And of course, knock-on effect of mines crisis. The latest bloodbath is a sign the industry is in deep trouble that will impact not only mine workers and their families, but the economy in general. We'll be speaking about that shortly. So do stay tuned for that.
Sure. Okay, The Star. Okay, The Star is up next. Pedo author suicide riddle, a riddle indeed. Son feared expose on apartheid cabinet, sex fiends would kill dad. So that's the story. The author of The Lost Boys of Bird Island, the body found yesterday morning, and police and many saying it's an apparent suicide, but a lot of people in the know denying that he would ever have killed himself. So this is a big story that everybody's grappling with right now.
And also Mark Minnie, of course, was a police officer.
Yes.
At the time when this story first broke. So it's by no means a new story. He started investigating the story and then it was summarily shut down.
Yeah.
So it's by no means new, and I think the authors, they realize just how dangerous this is.
Okay. Then another story on the front. Well, okay. All right. We'll move on to the business day. But there are
moving
lots
on
of
to the business day. A bank unhappy with Goldfields debacle. Question the latest attempt at South Deep revival, and project has already cost investors 32 billion rand. Again, mining and operations there being shut down, money being spent. So we'll talk about that shortly. And also a bid to raise 20 billion rand for inner city housing. Joburg Mayor Herman Mashaba, he released that plan. He's also coming in later on, so we'll be able to ask him about that. And the president picks Ramaite to hold fort at the NPA again. Silas Ramaite, he acted after Menzi Simelane. He was acting NDPP. Then he was NDPP between Ngasana and Sean Abrams again. So it's not his first acting stint in this role.
All right, there you go. Those are the front pages of your newspapers this morning. Let's get you a weather update now, and we say no. All right, we're going to take a